Hey, what's up, true gamers out there? Sega Man back here with another little pickups video. I didn't get much in this last week, but I got a few games, and at the end of the video, I have just a couple of DVDs to show you guys that I picked up for a good price. One at Half Price Books, and I believe the other one at my local thrift store. So I hope everybody's enjoying gaming. A little bit of unusual news real quick before I go into my pickups is Sony is actually asking Microsoft for help. I think with I guess with their they're streaming. You know, I think they're going to be using the Azure. You know, that's from Microsoft. That's really really good news to hear. You know, Sony is asking Microsoft for help. And it has to do with gaming, and it's a great thing, guys. You know what I mean? Don't look at it as a negative. It's a great thing that Sony's going to be partnering with Microsoft to help them out with their with some of their stuff that they got going on over there in the Sony Corporation. So don't be mad, be glad, be happy if you're a true gamer, because true gamers should be excited for this. This is an awesome thing that's happening, guys. And it's really cool that they're coming together to do something like that. And it's for the true gamers out there. You know, all the trolls and all will be mad, and there's nothing they can say. Right now on YouTube, it's crickets. I mean, you're not hearing anything. And to me, that's great news. You don't have to hear all the crap from these stupid trolls out here, you know, trying to always damage control and talk bad about Microsoft. But Microsoft's doing a good thing. They're helping out Sony. So, and it's a great thing for everybody, guys, for all the true gamers out there, man. A thumbs up to Microsoft for doing this. This is awesome with Phil Spencer and company. So, let's get in to my pickups I got. Now, my first game I got is for the original OG Xbox. I paid $8 for it, but I didn't have this in my collection. And I'm going to get the other one too. And these were great games at the time for the original Xbox. It is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. So I picked that up at Half Price Books. $7.99. Complete. Disc is in flawless condition. So I wanted to add that to my original OG Xbox collection, because I think a long time ago I had the other Buffy, if I'm correct on that. I'm going to get it back, but these are good action games. A lot of Buffy Vampire Slayer games were good, like action adventure games. So I'm glad to add this into my original OG Xbox collection. I didn't really watch much of it. A lot of people watched Buffy. I wasn't really into Buffy, but it was pretty big, I believe. If I'm correct, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it late 90s that was out? Or early 2000s. I can't remember. It might have even been before that. I can't remember. Now the next one I got here for $2 for the Xbox 360. I didn't even know he had a skateboarding game, but I had to have it in my collection, and it is Shaun White skateboarding. You know, I knew he had the snowboarding game, but I didn't know he had a skateboard game. So I picked it up for $2 at Half Price Books, and that's also complete in there with the little manual. So I couldn't pass it up, so I'm glad to add this to my Xbox 360 collection. I have to give this a try, the Shaun White skateboarding game. If anybody's tried this game out, let me know what you think about it in the comment sections below, if you enjoyed the game. Now, this other one I picked up at my exchange. You know I love racing games. I like off-road racing games, and I believe I owned this in the past. But I'm trying to get some of these rally games back, and this is Baja 1000. Now I seen this game on Amazon, and it was way more than what I paid for it. I paid $12 for it. I seen it for like $50. I'm not paying $50 for it. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to pay $50. It was $12. So I picked it up there at my exchange, and it is complete in there. And I did play it the other day on the 360, and it might someday become back and pat. So it's a good off-road racing game where you can use dirt bikes, dune buggies, and everything else. So if you never heard of this game, and you like off-road racing games like I do, because I'm a racing connoisseur, I own a lot of racing games, check this one out. It's pretty cool, and it's got pretty decent, for back then it had okay graphics, okay? But that's not all the game is about. It's the fun factor is awesome if you like off-road racing games. Now, this last thing I picked up before I get to the DVDs was on a clearance rack at Walmart. Now, these things usually go for a lot more than what I paid for it. Okay, I've seen them for more in different stores. But this is the Arcade Classic, and I'm going to add this to my classic collection downstairs. What other stuff I have set up down there. It is an Arcade Classics. It is Miss Pac-Man. I will turn it on for you. It was $14.90. Works flawlessly. So it's in the box. So let's take it out of the box. The box is just a tad bit at the top damaged. But I put the batteries were already in there. It came with batteries. But you know how you find these things and the screen might be, you know, black and white, you know, where it kind of looks like a Game Boy game. But this is awesome. This actually looks like and sounds like the original arcade in the arcades, in the arcade cabinets, in the arcades. This is awesome. Now let me turn it on here real quick. If you can see that. Now I can't really play it, but I'm gonna try to sample it for you. Sounds like you put a quarter in. I can't see, so if I die, doing pretty good. You're not. Just like the arcade. And it's in color. And it is awesome. And for $14, you know, and 90 cents, I couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to put this downstairs with the rest of my collection. If you look at it, it looks just like you would buy, like you would see at the arcade cabinet in the arcade. You know what I mean? Like I said, it takes the battery, three, I think was it AA or AAA batteries. The little joystick there, little button. You can even turn off the sound off and on, and there's the off and on button. These are actually, a lot of people are collecting these things. So I found it for a cheap price, so I wanted to pick it up. So this is pretty awesome to add to my gaming collection that I have downstairs in my game room. But that's it, guys, for the games. Oh, and I also picked up at my local exchange a couple of cool gaming magnets. We got Cuphead, which is an awesome game on the Xbox One X. Now it's on a Switch, which is cool. And the original front cover of Sonic the Hedgehog for you know, for the Sega Genesis. So, you know, I'm going to put these downstairs and display them. So these are pretty cool to have. They were only a couple bucks a piece, so that's awesome. But that's all I have when it comes to gaming. But at Half Price Books, I'm into horror movies, guys, now. And also, thank you for watching the game part. If you don't want to watch the movie part, that's fine. Thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. Now, this was $3. It is 6 feature films. It's a movie horror pack. And it is horror movie pack with 6 films in it. And if you look on the back, you'll see Prom Night. You'll see one of the movies I used to like called Ghoulies, and it's Ghoulies 5, I believe. If you can see it, there's Prom Night. There's some other different kind of horror gore games. I mean, I keep saying games, gore flicks, movie flicks on here. But it was $3, so I didn't want to pass it up. So if you're into gore movies like me, or horror flicks, you could find it, pick it up for it. So it was only $3. So, you know, I couldn't beat the deal. Now, the next one here, I did get at my local thrift store. It was $1.75. It has 8 movie. It's an 8 movie pack horror collection. And this has all kind of stuff. Bloody Murder 2, Children of the Living Dead, Carnivore, which is a great movie. Creepy Crawlers, just all type of cool gore movies on here. I love gore, man. It's my favorite. You know what I mean? My favorite all-time horror flick. It's oh man. I would have to say, it's so hard. I'd have to say Evil Dead 1, the original. I love Phantasm, near and dear to my heart. I have them all, but Evil Dead 1 is probably my favorite, and then my second favorite would be Phantasm 2. That was awesome. I like the way the effects they did in that. But this was $1.75, so you could probably find it for $3 or even $5, but it's worth it. And it has all them gore, like type movies if you're into that type of stuff. And it comes with two discs, But yeah, for $1.75, guys, I couldn't pass that up. But that's all I got for now, guys. I'm going to be doing another video. I'm going to do a response video. I watched a video from Carly. I really like her a lot. She's my cool homegirl. She does really good videos. So I'm going to do a response video on the last video she did. Games that she can play for life, I believe it was. So I'm gonna do a response video to that. I hope she's listening to this. That's gonna be coming up soon. But yeah, guys, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Leave a comments below what you think of what I showed today. I want to give a thanks to Randy. Check out his videos. He's cool. He just did a cool video. I want to give a shout out to Carly. Like I said before, Hebot, E-Rock, all my subscribers, everybody on here. I got a lot of subscribers that watch my videos and give me a response, and I do watch their videos and I do comment. Now I might not get there all the time, but I do go to them and comment on their videos, and if they subscribe to me, I subscribe back to them. That's just the way it is in YouTube. If you're a real YouTuber, you do that. Somebody subscribes to you, and you should subscribe back to them. As long as you're not a troll or anything, like I always tell you guys, I will subscribe back and check your videos out. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. 100, K-Mega, GRG, GWG, and all the gang out there. Django, he's a cool dude. I want to give a shout out to Hebot. I think I said Hebot already. Snaps, I like watching her on Xbox. She's really cool. And thanks again, guys. And, Sega Man will always be back here with another video. Alright? Peace. Xbox for life.